Oh, fuck. Jeez. That was just a bitch.
Why did we stuff Reese's Take 5 with 5 flavors? Because you can't handle 6.
Okay. That's not the music I want. Sorry. Let me go back with the music I was playing. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna link the videos like later after this broadcast, whatever, live stream. I'm gonna do it later. Right now, I'm just gonna play my. I'm just gonna stream. Okay. So yeah, YouTube. I am gonna give the full credits of the music I'm playing right now. I'll give it, and after this broadcast, I will give it a full credit. Until it's done, I'll edit it, a little bit of it, and put the full the songs and all that. And so I'm just using just keep it like. Just to keep it as normal as possible, not just to make it too crazy. So yeah, the music I'm playing is just ecstatic music. Nothing too serious. I'm just trying to have music just to calm me down. I've been depressed today. I was having a moment myself with depression. I just couldn't think correctly. I didn't feel like eating these couple hours, like a lot of hours, like the whole day. I didn't feel like eating until 2 hours ago. Yeah, 2 hours. Well, ain't that fun? Just to feel like that. It isn't fun. It's just to feel. Oh shit. So yeah, I've been feeling depressed lately, and I don't know if I could talk about it. I don't want to. It's private. I don't want to talk about private information about me because it's just not one thing I do. But yeah, so yeah, it's hard to be me when you are suffering depression. I just didn't feel like being myself today because I felt super depressed. And yeah, I couldn't I didn't feel like myself. I felt like shit. I felt like disgusting pile of shit. I'm sorry for me cussing, but I'm a human being. I'm a freedom of rights to say how I feel. And that's how I feel. I feel shit. Yeah, I feel really shitty. And I don't know if people are not on here yet because they're sleeping or whatever. I don't give a two shits. But yeah, I'm just talking about what I've been feeling today and how I've been coping of my depression. And it sucks to be depressed like this. It's not healthy. I was, I never slept. That's the most longest sleep I've ever had in my life. Like around 5 hour. Around 5. I was sleeping. I was like, I just need more sleep. I don't know why. I just felt like it. Then what was that? I think that's probably why I was not feeling myself today. So yeah, I wasn't feeling myself because of depression. It's one of the worst experiences I've had in my life. It's like it doesn't go away. I don't know what kind of depression, what different type of depression I have, but I don't think I might have normal depression. I guess I don't know. I just felt sad and hopeless, and I felt hollow and all that stupid goody stuff. I don't feel like myself. I felt empty. I didn't feel like interacting with people today. I didn't feel like talking to anyone. Until 2 hours ago, I felt like I just needed to talk to someone, and I couldn't. So yeah, I am just feeling depressed. I couldn't tell you what was going on in my head. So yeah, I was just feeling not myself. I felt sad. It's hard to tell how I feel because it's hard to be me. Like it's really hard.
Well,
but what I can say is it's not good. It's one of the worst feelings to have when you're this kind of emotion and this kind of reaction. You can't control it. I'll say this: you can't control it. And it sucks that me, an individual who is suffering this kind of disorder, is having a hard time. Yeah, it's hard. At least there's someone who really cares about me right now, and I'm glad she does. It really helps me. But I'm glad some of my friends. I'm gonna see if it's gonna stand there. No, it doesn't. That just gets my nerves. That's that stupid bullshit item. No, I'm just gonna drink it. Get out of the fucking way. I can't stand that type of gay shit in my inventory. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. So yeah, I wasn't feeling myself. I was feeling, that moment of sadness. I just couldn't be myself at the time. I was just having a reaction of depression. I just couldn't be myself. I was just feeling sad and not happy. I don't know. I don't feel like being myself at all. I don't feel happy. I feel extremely upset, extremely unhappy with myself today. I felt really upsetting, and I just... And it's hard to be me when you're so kind of upset, and it sucks to lose someone at the time. It's hard to talk about my past. I can't talk about that much, but I can say I did get bullied a lot. And they didn't understand how I felt. I felt really disgusted by myself. I was disgusted how I looked, my weight and stuff. I just felt disgusted. At the time, I still felt like that sometimes. Not all the time, but yeah. It sucks to feel not happy with yourself in your body, and they call me not only fat, but they call me. I want to turn this down because this is a little loud for me. Sorry about that. So I wasn't feeling myself at the time. I felt disgusted. I felt like I was not being myself. I felt like I'm so problem, and I didn't feel like I was just myself. I felt like I was a different person, human being. That didn't feel like being myself, and it hurts just to feel like that. And but yeah, I just didn't feel like myself. I don't know what to describe myself. It's hard just to be me, and feel this kind of emotionless, anchorness problem I had inside of me. I just didn't feel like myself. I felt like I was a different human being. The truth is, I don't really meant to hurt my dad's or my family feelings when I said stupid shit. I said it. The only reason why I said it is I didn't mean to, because I just want attention, just to get attention. That's all I care about. I just want attention. That's all I do. That's why I do it. I don't know why I do it. That's not the proper way to ask someone for attention and attention to have. And it's hard to say something when you're in this kind of mode, this kind of setting, and it's hard to be like this because feeling depressed sucks. So what I recommend is, if you're feeling depressed, don't do what I do. I'm just telling you guys as a lesson in life. You shouldn't treat people of being negative and trying to get you attention. That's not how you should do, and it's not right. It's not right to do something negative and get them their attention. It isn't right to do. It's just it's fucking wrong, and you don't realize what you say is negative shit can really hurt the person that you care about. And I did some stupid shit at the time, and I was a stupid teenager. And I still sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I kind of do it. Just for attention. Like, I just fight my dad or my mom or someone in the family because I just want attention. I felt nervous to tell them why I do it, because I don't want them to take my words in the different ways, like, oh, he just wants attention, like, oh, he's just being an asshole, he just wants attention because he just wants to be a jerk to us. That's not true. I just want attention because I'm just lonely. I just want to interact with someone instead of be in my room all the time and just play games, because it doesn't even fucking help me to feel happy at all. I just want to express myself and how I feel and how I think, how I fucking react in life, and it gets on my nerves when I don't talk to someone, and it hurts. If I don't talk to someone, I am gonna like not talk to them anymore, or interact with them, or just be nice to them. It just makes them think I'm an asshole. To like, oh, here's this dude, he's a jerk to us. I don't want to feel like that. Like, I really do not want to feel like that kind of person in my life. It's not healthy. It isn't right for me to say negative shit. It isn't right for me to be a total dick to my family. It isn't right. It's what I'm just trying to say is, don't do what I do. It's not right to say that. What you could have done in life is tell them how you feel depressed, how you feel sad, how you feel like you've been bullied, how you feel anything, or you feel like you've been raped. Just tell them. Tell someone you truly trust. It's better to say it than nothing. It doesn't help you just to bury in yourself and regret it what you do. It isn't right. It isn't cool. And it's really a screwed up thing to say. So what I'm saying is, you shouldn't keep it to yourself. You should have, express yourself and how you feel, because expressing yourself is more better than keeping your side, because it hurts you more than you not tell it, because it's a negative energy. You should release how you feel, because releasing it is more better than not releasing it. It makes it worse for you to feel, hope. It doesn't help you to feel happy at all if you keep it inside of you. It makes you more happy if you keep it, if you let it out and express how you feel towards any person around you, like how you feel depressed, how you feel upset, how you feel anything. And it sucks for people to express them. I know they're scared, but at the end of the day, you have to do it, because more or less it won't hurt them that much, but it hurts you more than you don't let it, like, tell them how you feel these kind of emotions. That's why I'm nervous to tell, how I feel towards my dad or my mom, because I don't want them to think in a bad way, to thinking I just want attention because I'm being a total dick or asshole to them. That's not what I'm trying to say. I just don't really mean to hurt their feelings. I just want attention. And it's hard for me to experience something that you'd lose a loved one or anything like that. And it's that's fine. Okay. It's best to, not feel upset, not feel angry. It isn't good for your health. It isn't great at all. It just makes it worse. What you could have done is just, express yourself. And I might in the future. I don't know. I'm just keeping this in to myself. I don't feel like talking about my lifestyle, how I feel, how I. Anyway, change the subject. I don't know what to talk else instead of that. I am playing Dark Souls 3, by the way. I'm just streaming my cosplay, my character development. Of course, they fucking put ads. I'm gonna listen to music. How much minutes is music? 35 minutes. Yeah, I can do about a couple more. I'm doing a stream in 30-hour minutes. I don't feel like playing it too much today. But yeah, what else I can talk about that isn't depression related? What I can talk about is I don't know what I don't know. Should I talk about this or not? It's a complicated discussion to talk about, and this type right now. This type of environment we're living in right now. Isn't great. What I could say is what I could do is I don't know what to talk. I don't know what to discuss. I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Like, I'm having a hard time discussing things that I should talk about in life. I don't know. I don't know what to discuss right now. I'm just completely not. So, I don't know what to talk about. All I can say is that I could talk about, maybe, what would be interesting is someone in chat to tell me what I should talk about, because I can't talk anything about, there's so much stuff on my mind I can't talk. Shit. What should I talk about? I might talk about my opinion about the Ghost of Tsushima, I guess. I don't know. Or PlayStation, I don't know. That's all I can think of. I don't know what else to think of. Probably talk about. Yeah, I think I should talk about Ghost of Tsushima. I can't. I'm not saying it's gonna be a good game. I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. I'm just. Until I get a chance to play, I might discuss about it, but all I can say is that I'm just saying I'm not attacking any people or anything, but they're just there's just terrible reviews about it, and it's kind of pity to see these human beings act like children over a game that is, oh, this is the last game. It's gonna be so terrible. It's this 2013 console. Like, yeah. I don't care what kind of year it is. I don't care what game it is. I just want to have some fun, play a game. That is my type of hobby. But you can't judge a game itself until it comes out. You have to play it before judge it, because my friend told me that once when we discussed on Instagram. We both were discussing about Oh, you can't discuss the cover, for example, for Last Resort 2, which I do have a mixed feeling about the game, by the way, but I still enjoy it anyway. He said, don't judge the cover until you don't play it. You should play it and judge the cover. Yeah, I'm just saying for example. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying for example. Just don't judge it at all. Which I didn't. I didn't judge it until I played it. I did not judge it to myself and after I finished the game. And I will say, I get the message of the plot of the game. Let's just say for example, I get the plot and everything. But I do understand why fans are upset by it. Which is understandable. Understandable for fans to react to a game as their cup of tea. Which isn't mine either, but I don't give a shit. The fuck? That's much better. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, back to the game Ghost of Tsushima. It did bring something new to the game, in my opinion. It brings something that not a lot of games talk about. The first Mongol invasion in Japan, like no one talks about it. And I thought it was a very interesting subject to put in the game, and I thought it's an interesting story. Well, even I haven't had a chance to play it. I'm kind of interested in how it's gonna play out, how it's gonna, you know, be its own self. But yeah, I don't judge it like because it's bad. I think it's not a terrible game. Like PlayStation exclusive games, don't get me wrong, there are some good PlayStation exclusive. There's some good games for at their time. And for some people didn't realize that before PC had for example Dead Space, it was an Xbox exclusive. It was an Xbox exclusive, I'm not gonna lie. It was an Xbox exclusive. It was an Xbox exclusive, and it was, at the time, one of the best-selling games of that time year for 2008. And it wasn't that terrible game. It was really a masterpiece. I love Dead Space. It was a fantastic game. Like, back what I'm saying about Sekiro. I mean, no. Ghost of Tsushima. It's not that boring for people to say about it. It isn't the worst game in the series. It's just, or the worst game in this generation. It's just a game that people just need to not get angry at. Because it's just a game that it's a main bar is just trying to get you into the story. And that's all that matters. Like, it's supposed to be a story that is, like, a long story is good for me. Like, I'm interested to a long game and long story. I'm interested by that. I'm not into short story. Because that just kind of ruins the fun for playing a game. For example, Resident Evil 3. I do enjoy it, don't get me wrong. But the only issue with the game is the story itself is pretty short. I know there was more in the story from the original, even though I didn't play it. I know there's more than that. But still, what they could have done is they couldn't delay the game and it made it more into the story and also patch up the the multiplayer game so it doesn't look like shit. Which it is shit. The game is fucking unplayable in multiplayer. I hate that. Damn piece of shit. I do hate that multiplayer game, but I do enjoy Resident Evil 4. I'm not gonna lie about that. But yeah, like I'm saying, like I'm not into short games, but short shows. Don't get me wrong, short episodes, that's good. Because it doesn't hash that long, it doesn't get me off the edge of what's going on and what's all that crap. I'm not into that kind of subject about a game that it just doesn't look that great. I mean, it's a show that's like Game of Thrones, for example. I don't like it when it's long. It takes too long for me. Like, I have to watch every episode. Like, I'm on the 4th season. I just can't finish this. That's how I feel. I couldn't finish the show. That's why I stopped watching it, because I didn't feel like watching it. But did I say it was a bad show? No, it's just too long. That's what I'm saying. I'm more into long games, storylines, and gameplay more than TV shows. I don't like long TV shows. They're boring. They get me off track. It makes me just want me to get up and shit. Like 20 to 30 minutes is perfectly fine with me, because it doesn't drag that long. But an hour, no, at 50 or an hour, that's not good for me. I'm not judging. That's my opinion. That's just my opinion. If you don't like my opinion, that's fine. That's the criticism. I'm allowed to have that. I'm just saying my opinion that I don't enjoy long TV shows. That's why I enjoy short animations or real life, reality, fantasy, all those type of shit shows. But I'm not into long. Sorry. But yeah, back to Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima is based on 1274. About the first Mongol invasion in the, I can't pronounce the empire name, but it's a weird name. I'm not saying it's a weird name, but it's okay, it's an interesting name to talk about. But yeah, it's based on that, and Jin is one of the survivor samurais from the battle. They fought the Mongols, and the Mongol won, and Jin is getting revenge from the Mongols for taking his homeland. That's most of the story is about. He's taking revenge. He's doing it it's like a better revenge story than The Last of Us Part 2. It's a lot better. But I'm not gonna say that The Last of Us Part 2 ending, revenge story is bad. I'm just saying it's just mix. It's not a terrible game in my opinion. But I'm not saying it's a perfect game. I'm not saying it's a masterpiece in my opinion. I'm not gonna say it's shit. I'm not gonna say it's garbage. I'm not gonna say it's trash. It's a flaw, but it's a good sequel. It's not the story we wanted to but it's a story the story needs to be told. If you understand what I'm talking about. It's hard to understand why we need a story to be told, because it's telling us, like, in real life actions, you should not do these things in real life. Murder is bad, that's what they're telling us. That's why it's perfect time to discuss about why murder's bad. That's why Last of Us Part 2 is telling us that revenge doesn't help anything. Murder's terrible. And when someone dies, someone you love, and they die from the person you hate, it doesn't help you. It doesn't bring them back. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, but I will say Ghost of Tsushima. I'm very excited how this game is going to play. I'm going to play it because I already bought it anyway. But I'm going to see how it's going to play out. If it's true, it's going to be dog shit. Meh, whatever. I'll rerun it. But if I like it, it's my money. That's all I'm going to say. Because I'm a reviewer. If I didn't like a game that I don't like, then I won't buy it anymore. I won't play it. But yeah, anyway, off the track. Ghost of Tsushima isn't like any other games we know of, like, Dark Souls, Sekiro, Nioh, which I do love Nioh, by the way. I love Nioh too. The first, I'm not gonna lie. I love the second one. But yeah, But this is a story it needs to be told. Because without telling the story, we wouldn't know what's going on. And how long is this been going on? Okay. Yeah. So that's it for my so yeah, that's pretty much my stream. I don't know what else to talk about except just that's it. I am feeling a lot better, so I'm gonna take a break from my PlayStation and go relax on my phone. So if you want many more, you know, streamings, I can stream more. If not, then I'll just do like, you know, regular videos recording and shit like that, which I don't give a shit. But anyway, if you like this streaming, comment down below, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, if not, just tell me no. Just do like, just try to do like recording like multiple videos and stuff. I'll do that, but either way, that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna start recording after this. After this little thing. All right. See you later.